We see citizens of the Vtubers. It is I, Alethea Weller, Yankee Duska. How are you guys today? Yesterday, yeah, oh, I left it up because I was in such a hurry to get out. Close that. Last time we watched a silent voice. Had a happy ending, but holy fuck, is that movie depressing? So yeah, today we're gonna relax, by a calming game, I think. What's the title of this? Title of this again? Uh, Alethea plays. That's the Great War. Fuck. Let's just get it over with. I was wondering, I was honestly debating whether or not to put it uh, like straight on the house screen. There's like a warning ahead that I want to show. Uh, yeah, this is about epilepsy. So yeah, epilepsy warning. This is a game about the World War One. And if you've turn that up a bit for you. There you go. Yeah, yep, not a great time. The game.
August 1st, 1914. After the assassination of Prince Franz Ferdinand of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire declares war on Russia. Because of established alliances, France is preparing for conflict. A few hours after the announcement of the general mobilization, German civilians living in France are asked to leave the country. Karl is one of them.
Carl. Carl. Yeah, welcome to day 2 of Depression Week. That's a draft. A draft letter. It's implying he's already seen some conflict.
A few days after Karl was deported, the war was hungry for more and took away Emil as well. A heavy-hearted Emil was called up to fight and left the farm for San Miguel. Like so many others, he had no idea what fate had in store for him.
No, fuck you. You have to go. I'm naked. Harry must was initially filming with 75 years of other patriotism. Railways. With the outbreak of the war, each country was eager to dispatch its army in C2. In C2. C2. Uh, C2. Original place. As quickly as possible to gain the advantage. Railways were essential for mobilization and supply. By August 1914, the British in the war effort and dispatched rail engineers to the front to build new lines. By 1917, enlisted railway soldiers were working for the RE in Flanders. The debacle of August 1914. The early fighting, the German army made swift progress. After invading Belgium, Belgium was neutral, or tried to declare neutrality. I don't know how neutral you can be if you're immediately conquered. After invading Belgium, they marched on Paris in late August. French troops en masse, and units were outflanked and repelled, taken prisoner or killed. The months of August to September 19 marked the bloodiest war with over 8 one with 80,000 French casualties left. Authorities described the debacle as an organized retreat. The war to win over public opinion had begun. Yep, let's get dressed. Before.
Soldats, contenez-vous! Allez! Prends-moi le milieu! Venez, mon sang! Bien. De ce côté! Venez! Arrangez bien! Le corps, balance!
CR. We are acing, we're acing boot camp, aren't we?
Bravo, madame!
Look at it. I think that's us graduating.
Garde à vous! Bourgeois, montez-vous de la part!
The France. Ah, other way. Back down.
My dear Marie, we are on our way to Paris. The atmosphere here is strangely cheerful. I hope that the harvest goes well. Rely on our neighbors for help. They've always been gracious and charitable people. I'll write again as soon as I get my assignment. Please kiss my little grandson for me.
At the train depot in Paris, trying to reach his regiment at Platform 21, Emile would meet the man he would soon fight alongside. The man who would come to be his truest friend.
Get rid of some of them.
Hé, le clown! Arrête-toi!
Hey, quoi?
How many of these? The whistle.
J'aime pas la piquerade! Piquard de blanc!
Okay, you don't want wine? You want wine, sir.
Are you okay? Hey, oh.
Let's see, that item. Steam made stations in various places. There were no loudspeakers, no display panels. So platform officials had to shout training information to passengers. Whistles were the best way to attract passengers' attention. We are not collecting all of these. Just straight off the bat, we are not collecting all of these. This is a story.
Ah,
Here.
Oh,
Thanks.
Arrête-toi, gros.
Okay. This is a combination code. I will collect the ones I see. See if I can produce the other two in this one. Yes. Don't see it. Already be lost. I think I see one over there. Yep, I got the back two. Those were probably in the earlier stage. A letter from a French soldier. Dear parents, I am all to be mobilized to the front. They're taking Alsace and Lorraine back from the Germans. Don't worry, I'll be home for Christmas. All my love, Mercy. That was a famous thing. Everybody thought they'd be home for Christmas. Or just a quick one-off, let off some steam aggression thing. Metal Nib. In 1914, bureaus did not yet exist, and at school, children learned to write with metal nibs, or more often, and especially in the countryside, with whittled goose feathers. The war correspondent saw metal nibs become more widespread. And clear those angles out.
Thank you very much. I'm
Thank you
pretty.
very much.
Well,
I'm Freddy.
listen.
What's that?
Bye. Good luck, my friend.
August 21st, 1914. Emil's regiment was sent to fight against the 71st German Division, led by Baron von Dorf. The general cheer of the first hours dissipated into the fear of first combat.
Bataillon, en avant, au bas. Et en avant, bataillon, vive la France.
Not get hit. Is not to get hit.
Bataillon, en avant, au bas.
My officer just got shells. Dead. my god.
Kavime!
I think that was scripted. Yeah, that was scripted. That's
Miss
Carl.
Marie Chillon. Private Emile Chillon from the 150th Infantry Regiment was wounded by enemy fire on August 21st. He has been captured by the enemy. Hopefully, you shall receive news from him soon. Freddy, originally from America, enlisted voluntarily in the French forces at the start of the war. Behind his bravery hid a man already devastated by the war's effects. A man with one sole obsession: punish those who had destroyed his life.
That seems
It was
simple
at the
enough.
Battle of the Marne that Freddy finally picked up the trail of the regiment commanded by Baron von Dorf.
Let's go. That's good. Punch. Hey, diary. Yes. Oh yeah, we actually haven't met her yet. We will. That letter gave me such a. After Carl and Steady's turn to leave, why did they have to call him up? Was it enough to expel my dear sweet love from these lands? Why do they want to put Daddy in uniform? He's too old to fight. And now they've left me all alone with the harvest away and Victor to take care of. That letter gave me such a fright. Poor Daddy, he's been wounded and taken prisoner by the Germans. I don't know if he's seriously injured and if he's being well taken care of. I've been told prisoners are allowed to receive letters. I shall write to him tomorrow. Nope, too far. Wait for them to reload. Get the hell up, get the hell up, get the hell up, get the hell up. Okay. Kaboom. how the fuck to deal with them. They still had the old ways impressed upon them. Yeah, they were. So yeah, they were still using pre-machine gun tactics, and that led to a lot of, in hindsight, stupid deaths. Capture the flag. Flags were powerful symbols for each unit, and once captured, became trophies. When overrun, soldiers took the time to hide and bury them before being taken prisoner. With the arrival of trench warfare, flags disappeared from the battlefield and only made an appearance at military ceremonies away from the front. That is very much in the old way. Like, even back to, even back in the Roman days, the Eagle Standard was, like, the thing. Like, I think, Crassus's, infamous, Parthian invasion, ended with the capture of, the Eagle Standards. That was considered almost if not, like, as much of a, disaster as losing the men. If not more. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. Now it's supposed to be me running forward to get into the trench. Okay. Jump up. Hey, 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 hey. Doesn't work.
Sprudert im geliebten Elster! Knups den an Licht im Haus!
We've already done the first boss fight. Where's the throw throws? Here's the theory throws. There we go.
Take foot!
I forgot which team we were on. Nope, screwed it up again.
Hold it.
Okay. Quickly. Now punch! Up to launch. Hey. There we go. Maybe a little more chill from you, sir?
Thanks to support from British forces, the German plan failed. The front line moved back to the north, and with the arrival of winter, froze. Soldiers holed up amid a vast labyrinth of trenches and tunnels that would become the indelible image of the Great War. Karl's regiment retreated to the outskirts of Neuve-Chapelle, the same camp where Emile was being held prisoner.
Sausage. That's a puppy.
Schlepp Wasser! Hippa, Knips!
Water does not look sanitary. One line at a time, the infantry's advance was synchronized at a safe distance behind this barrage, so that German lines could then be overrun. That day, 530 cannons fired over 216,000 shells. That is to say, one shell per weapon every 2 minutes. The Garwal rifles. In the early 20th century, Great Britain and France governed huge colonial empires and put them to use during the war. Indian troops were deployed by Britain in the Middle East as well as on the European front, and made an important contribution to the war effort. Many victories were achieved thanks to their bravery and discipline in combat, and got about diddly dick in return. A monument commemorating their sacrifice stands in Neuve-Chapelle, France. Trench life was difficult. Soldiers were confronted with cold, rain, and mud. Dirty water meant that diseases such as dysentery, typhus, and cholera flourished. The depth of the mud also presented dangers, and soldiers sometimes drowned in shell holes or in the tunnels leading to the trenches. Trench fortifications required the use of explosives to penetrate enemy lines. Long tunnels were dug under no man's land beneath enemy trenches, inside which explosives were placed. English used cordite, a powerful explosive that could be detonated at a distance. Diaries. I missed them by a whisker. It won't happen again. My younger brother's letter was sweet. It gave me a real boost. It's Kitty's back in the States, miles away from this nightmare. That kid has a knack of getting himself into trouble. The meal, there, right in front of me, sprawling on the ground. His ridge would have to come up against mine. Hope he pulls through. He's one tough cookie. I must find out what POW camp has been taken to. September 25th, blah blah. Today the Germans invaded San Miguel. Fortunately, the troops spared the farm. I took shelter in the cellar with Victor. What's going to happen? I want salsas. Yeah, I went through there. He's a puppy. Okay, so
Emil? Huh? Shh. Carl! Ah, Carl! Marie, est-ce que ça va?
Dearest Papa, we live in a climate of uncertainty. Germans use the people of San Miguel as human shields against the French bombings. I hope the Germans treat you well, and that your wound has healed. Your grandson sends you kisses. I sent you a picture of him. All my love. Please write soon.
Damned! Adieu, Carl.
This is the one first, okay. Okay, that's first. Then fire. And sauces. Let's get in the food. Puppy, safe.
Merci.
Good puppers. Oh. That'd be nice. Carl, I'm winning the Zeppelin. Oh, there it is.
Hey, what?
Fetch.
Okay. Oui, bonjour.
Puppy. I mean, I don't know why I couldn't have just put the wine bottle in, but whatever. See, I think, yep, do a bit of, waiting on here. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. This is the small holes, there's like tears in reality. Dig, diggity dig. Yeah, I think, oh. Nope. Nope, you can't. You die. Honestly, I was expecting to just, press it and, die horribly, but, okay, that's a thingy. Valiant Stories, contest, memorabilia. Lance Tightener made by Corporal, Lucien, French name. Great-grandfather of Benoit, French name. From a melted-down cartridge case. Lucien served as an electrician in a searchlight division whose mission was to eliminate enemy positions. Many thanks and congratulations to our winner, Benoit. Oh, okay. Benoit is like a real person who really has this thing. Okay. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, working at it won't make it, nope.
What?
Hell, what is it
Hey,
for?
what? Zambia.
They're good puppies. Fetch. I fetches. Jeez. Okay, yeah, do not go much further than that. Okay, that was just for a gettable. Crucifix. The majority of soldiers believed in God and wore symbols of their religion. War offices had to make provisions for different religions, and a variety of religious ceremonies was performed at the front by different faiths. Priests, vicars, and rabbis offered succor and compassion to soldiers. Muslim soldiers from colonies were organized into separate battalions for practical reasons, and their beliefs were also respected. Sure, there's plenty of discussion of when that didn't happen. Halal food was provided as well as Muslim funeral services. I'll do my own research later. That doesn't seem 100%. I'm sure they did after pressure, but it doesn't sound like something they just do. Okay. Do not go near that thing. Boom. Sorry, puppy. Sorry, puppy. I'll get you a new bone. Yeah. Yeah. Too low. Too low. Compass. Soldiers used compasses to gain their bearings in open countryside. They were used to conduct in conjunction with the HQ map. Orienteering was the reserve of officers and non-commissioned officers who were shown soldiers with directions. Sausage! Sausage, let's go get it. Button inputs.
The British troops continued their attack on Neuve-Chapelle. Their next objective, take back Port Arthur.
You American! Over there! Over there! Yeah, yeah, go!
Sir. Yes, sir. Come on, boys, let's go.
Forward, Dad! Keep it moving! Keep it tight! Move, move, move! Testing! Right! What? Hey!
Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one.
Testing! Move forward! Run!
Oh, CNT. Oh, okay. You want over there? That. This is a. I think that's a 4. That's a 4.
Hey!
Okay, yep.
Okay, I got my back. Go.
Yeah, there we go.
Got it, get it done. Very bad. Woohoo! How do I get it?
Yep, good call there. Boom. Yeah. Okay, yep, that is fine. Hey, I already missed one thing. Oh, okay. There's that. Okay, good. SOS, yes. Can I cut? You're damn ass right I can cut. But first, kukri. Kukri knife was used by the Gurkhas, the British unit comprised of colonial Indian troops. The Nepalese version was standard issue and became a symbol of the Empire forces. Its heavy, thick, and curved blade was designed for striking as well as cutting. Okay. Cut. Good puppers.
Merci, Walt.
I need to get you to a vet. Can I cut your things? Okay.
Merci, mon ami. Tout right now? Carl Ruiz-Van-Derf. Yeah, come this way.
Let's go get Carl. Like everything else.
Amidst the never-ending attacks and counterattacks, Freddy and Emile hunted the elusive Baron and his regiment in Ypres.
Alright, let's see, this might be the
On
last
April
level.
22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
Okay, yeah. I think you have to get a gas mask.
On April 22nd, 1915, chlorine gas was used for the first time by the Germans.
Okay, let's see, X... Hey, you are a fucking monster and a half. It is not their conflict. It is not their fucking conflict. Alex had a number of roles: sentries and scouts, and postal liaison, and equipment transport, and locating casualties and explosive and his mascots. The main breeds deployed were German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, and Boivers. However you say that. I'm honestly not sure myself. I'm just speaking with confidence. Okay. What a day. My life was saved trust today. First by an American soldier, then by a dog, but I'm afraid lost. I saw Carl before the bombing. I hope he made it out alive. I'm going to try and find him. On the march to Belgium, where the Stamp Regiment is stationed, I'm not alone at least. I'm in a funny old French farmer guy, Emile. Doesn't say much, but if I understood right, his son lost German. How crazy is that? Not a day goes by that I don't dream of you. Oh boy! At last I found Emile. Just moments before the shell started flying, I hope he's managed to dodge the bombs. The letter he showed me filled my heart with joy. Marie as well, and Victor is growing up. That's all that matters. Come on, help. Oh.
What?
Okay, yeah. Hey.
Go, go, go!
Sorry, no time for pets, Bubby.
What?
That's a ting. Canadian identification tag. At the start of the war, Canadian identification tags were formed by a large illuminated disc, which was because they were an emergency issue and had a unique shape. Those were replaced by standard British tags, as were those of all British Empire forces.
What? Hey!
Okay.
What? Does he?
Puppy, good puppy. Oh. Urine soaked cloth. The only defense against a gas attack before a mass market use was to cover the nose with a urine soaked handkerchief. Urine reacts with chlorine directly in the handkerchief to form less noxious products. Less noxious? Still probably fucking nauseous. Limiting the effects. It was not the most hygienic solution. No goddamn shit. But it was always better than a lung full of hydrochloric acid. Good enough points. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay. Okay, I know how to do this.
Hey, Patsy.
Good puppy.
Hey, what? What? Bye-bye.
And Okay, switch. Bring it back. Bring it on back now. Okay, yep, it's floating on itself.
What?
Okay, let's get the fuck out of there.
Come on, man. Emil.
Yeah. Good and safe. Yeah, last. Yeah, this is gonna be the last level.
Come on.
Let's see. Yay! Bombs. Nope, nope, we are running. We are running. Like, goddamn hell a bone.
What? What? Allez, parti. What?
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck it.
Emil, hurry up! Hey, what? Vamos. Let's see.
There's a bone.
Help me,
Just for
Emil!
you.
What? Allez. Ici. What?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Come on. Get the goddamn bone. Thank you. Okay, good. I'm trying. Problem solving is hard and difficult, and I'm bad at it.
What?
I know. I'm trying.
What? Hey, yes. Oui.
Bone.
Thank you, my friend. Can you help?
Don't worry, friend.
Don't worry, friend. Okay, yeah, I missed several historical facts. Pocket Watch, time was an important factor in soldiers' lives and military strategies for attacks and rolling barrages based on tight chronological synchronicity. Pocket watches were the only way to tell the time. Oh, fuck no. Let's run. Run. Faster. Hey, it's that girl whose dad we somehow know.
Her name was Anna, a Belgian student living in Paris. She was hard on the trail of her missing father. For once, fate smiled on them. They were all going in the same direction. But while approaching Vimy, a German squadron spotted them.
Yeah, we're done for the day. Thank you, or excuse me, thank you everybody, one of you for watching. I assume that's you, Ultra Ninja. Thank you for watching. It'd be me, at the live streaming studio. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Arigato, Janai.